It's time for baseball here on The Show. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Flezak. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
Now, it's opening day. It's The Show, and it's coming up next. Spencer Turnbull gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Now at the plate is Cesar Hernandez. He will lead this one off today. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired, and there's one away. So here is Harold Ramirez. His prior history in this matchup, he's a perfect 2 for 2. He also has 1 home run. Up and in for ball one.
Count 1-0.
Looks at his sinker there that drops in 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate now, Jose Ramirez.
1-0.
Hey now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ball and no strikes to count to Jose Ramirez. Grounded down the third baseline. Foul.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
Count is 2-1.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. Indians nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And now, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-0. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. And now pitch on the way.
Nope. 2 balls, 1 strike. Outside, that's ball.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
So stepping in is Harold Castro. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
0-1's the count.
Set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Reyes gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now another 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So now here is Willie Castro looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
This looks like it could be a rough one. He can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Two and two.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Here now the 2-2. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The second for one. On to first. A double play. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it,
just in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. The 0-1 offering. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The pause and the 0-2. Big swing by Scope now, and a ball traveling well to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Jonathan Scope. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
Fran Reyes is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Eddie Rosario. Play. 2 away now. That was a really tough play, so we want to take another look at it with Show Track. He got a solid read off the bat. The route efficiency was good, and he ended up covering more than 120 feet to make that play. Really remarkable. Now that brings up Josh Naylor. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And he takes ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And right into the shift. He's got it. And that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up to shoot.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1-2.
2 strikes.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2. Struck him out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
That'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. Hard hit to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 2 full. The Tigers lead it 2-0. Andres Gimenez the next to bat, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And another foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Bradley Zimmer.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Batting 9th, the catcher, number 17, Austin.
Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. At the plate, Austin Hedges. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And 2, here it is. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Zimmer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit on the ground to short. He'll go to scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Indians lead 1. They're still down. It's 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Robbie Grossman.
Robbie Grossman.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Zimmer's in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Stepping up is Harold Castro. Now the first pitch. He's got it. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 3 innings complete. Tigers lead this one 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Harold Ramirez. First pitch of the AB on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reyes is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Next to dig in, Jose Ramirez. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 32, Ronnie Reyes.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here now the 2-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 2-0. Now into the box, Willie Castro. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Scope, who's nicknamed Mamba. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Yeah. 2-2 the count.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Man at second with 1 down, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. All even now, 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch popped up back behind second. Hernandez is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Next batter is Jamer Candelario. Now the first pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for Detroit as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The left fielder for the Dodgers, Eddie Rosario.
First offering on its way. Eddie Rosario will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he fouls this one off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Josh Naylor. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sent out to straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Andres.
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat. First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes a called strike 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1. Left side, but well foul.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Now a flare out toward right center. Scope is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in will be Nomar Mazara. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Now the 1-0.
No.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo home run for Nomar Mazara. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
The 1-1 home. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
Into the box, Robbie Grossman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So next to hit is Victor Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Lifted down the line in left, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-0 Tigers. In now for Cleveland, Bradley Zimmer. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
1-0 the count.
1-0.
Now here's the pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Now at the plate, Austin Hedges struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope, up there.
Up high. 2-1 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. Zimmer on at first, nobody out. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Here's another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
To the plate now, Cesar Hernandez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And he takes a called strike 2, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Candelario is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Harold Ramirez.
Now to the plate, here is Harold Ramirez. He flew out in first things first. Here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Down and away, ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Harold Castro. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In there, 1-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Full count, 3-2. And that one yanked just foul. The next 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Emmanuel Clase takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 48, Emmanuel.
Willie Castro will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch.
1-0.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Jonathan Scope will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Oh. 2-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Wilson Ramos is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Reyes is there now, and he has it for the 2nd out. And he'll make it up safely to 3rd, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Showtrack. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Into the box, Jamer Candelario.
0-1.
Lays off 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch hit to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Tigers strand a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez. First pitch on its way.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. One out now for the Indians in their 7th, and digging in now, Franmil Reyes. Now here's the pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
At the plate now is Josh Naylor, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Lined into left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands two men on the base paths. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Cal Quantrill is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 47, Cal Quantrill.
Ready now is Nomar Mazara in his career versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Robbie Grossman waits on deck. Bases are empty, one man out. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He'll get it into second.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out. Next for the Tigers, Victor Reyes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Cabrera at second with 2 down. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Tigers leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Joe Jimenez is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
At the plate now, Austin Hedges. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
That's inside. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get fouled. 2-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
He's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on.
Backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Next to hit, Cesar Hernandez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First offering on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2 out, nobody on. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Harold Ramirez would be next. The 3-1 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, designated hitter, Harold Ramirez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Harold Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Comes set with the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Swing and a liner. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Indians leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Now to bat, Harold Castro. A couple of walks for him thus far.
The designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Trying to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Willie Castro, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Lined hard to center field. Zimmer is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jonathan.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. Singled last time up. First pitch on its way. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Castro, base runner at first with 1 out. Well behind that fastball. That's a swinging strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Hernandez at second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Tigers are shut down there, but they lead it 3-0. Jose Cisnero takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Set to start the 9th in this one, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Pitch on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Up next for Cleveland.
Up next, Franmil Reyes. For his career in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Off. Here comes the 1-2.
Oh, that's it.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Now a good take here as he misses for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder. Here's the pitch. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Detroit Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Spencer Turnbull gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Jose Cisnero wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Cleveland, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance at Comerica Park this afternoon, a sellout of 41,299. The Tigers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.